Hey guys, it's Misty with My Paper Cuts, and I am coming back on today to share my Saturday morning makes video. This is a hashtag that was started by Jill Norwood. I will make sure that I link her channel down below. And the idea behind this open collaboration is just to share what you've been working on. Paper crafts, crochet, baking, painting, anything that you work on. The idea is just to share your art. And Jill created this awesome hashtag last year. I just recently joined, and I hope a lot of other people will join because it's just such a supportive community and it's so inspiring to see all these cool projects every week. So for today's share, I have been caught up in the Johnny Depp trial. It's been a interesting thing to follow, to say the least. And all of a sudden I remembered that I had this stamp set. So this is from Kindred Stamps, and I don't know the name of it, but Kindred Stamps is well known for doing a lot of like pop culture, movie, TV show type stamps. That is where I got my Bob Ross stamp. I have ones for The Office. I have a lot of different pop culture type stamps from them. And I just remembered that I had this one for, obviously it is supposed to be along the lines of pirates. So I am definitely Team Johnny in all of this because I've had a crush on him for as long as I can remember. But I love this little character. So I colored up him and the ship, and I made one card style, but with two of the sentiments. So I used this "I want your booty," and I also used the "Yo-ho, drink up." So that is the stamp set that I used, and I'm going to go ahead and share the card. They are shakers. So, and I'll go through everything else that I used. So I watercolored the two images, as you can see there. And then the ship is on a background. It's a linen paper, so it has lots of nice texture. And I did a cloud background with that, with this stencil, which is it's the micro cloud edge stencil. It's really small cloud shapes. And this is from MFT, My Favorite Things. And I inked that up instead of with blue. I originally was going to do blue, but I decided to do antique linen instead. I didn't want a whole lot of blue on this, so I just did that. I thought it was really fun, so I can't wait to do that again in another color. And then the ship is glued flat to that piece. And then there's a little strip of blue cardstock here that I cut. I found out I didn't have a wave die, and I wanted waves, but I did have this scalloped edge die from My Favorite Things. And so I just cut it, and then I just used the opposite side that you would normally use. So that's how I got the waves. And then the shaker bits here, on the "I want your booty," I thought that was kind of romantic. So there's little blue hearts in there, and those are from Nuvo, and they're the azure hearts, and they're really nice holographic blue. And then for the "Yo-ho, drink up," I didn't necessarily want to do the hearts, so I used this one from Michaels, which is the chunky glitter, and it's got holographic and green and blue in there. So, and then each one has a few gold and platinum sequins mixed in, because that type of confetti is very staticky, especially here in Arizona. So I like the sequins in there, not only to bring out the gold tones in all the papers and such, but also to help break up that confetti so it doesn't just stick to the acetate. So the top of the shaker is cut from this paper that I got at Tuesday Morning back in 2020. It's from Reminisce, and it's a map paper. This is one of those where you get all the same sheets of the same kind, and it is double-sided. There's 25 sheets, but it's just a real basic world map, kind of vintage brown colors. And I cut that with this die set from Penny Black. It is called the Decal Frames or antique frames, I think, actually. This is the one I used on my gargoyle card that I shared last night. And that is what the frame piece here is cut with. And then the circle I cut with this other decal from Honeybee, and this is just their circle decal circles. And so I just used one of those. And then the sentiments here I cut out with this from MFT, which is just some simple banners. And then the inside of each card, I cut the same shape with a cream sheet of smooth paper this time. And I inked around the edges. Everything is inked around the edges with gathered twigs, which is why I included that here. And then I did a real soft stamp on the background with this antique linen again. And that is with another MFT product, which is this, I don't know what this one's called, but it's basically, it's like almost like a wood floor, but it's strips of wood grain. So sorry, today words are hard. So those are my 2 cards. I hope you liked. Sorry if I rambled on a bit too long. I did make 4 of each one. I made 8 altogether, but I couldn't decide between the sentiments, so I did 4 of the more casual Yoho drink up, and then I did 4 of the I Want Your Booty. So thanks for stopping by, and I will see you guys next week for another episode. Have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Bye-bye.